everybody, this is Tim Lovelace, and I am here to talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, today, the official announcement has been made for the 2020 inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, this was a surprise, but I think no matter what, before I name the names of who the inductees are, it's actually quite a huge honor to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, without further ado, here are the official inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Whitney Houston, the Doobie Brothers, the Notorious B.I.G, T-Rex, 9 Inch Nails, and... yes, there would be 5, but we have one more. Depeche Mode. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to first off say a huge congratulations to those bands on getting in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, I would like to actually talk mostly, though, about the people who got snubbed. Yes, I know. It's a huge, huge shock that 4 out of the 5 artists who were in the top 5 for the fan vote did not get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Dave Matthews Band, Judas Priest, Soundgarden, and Thin Lizzy. It's no Pat Benatar. But I am so darn shocked that... oh my gosh, wow. Because I voted for Dave Matthews Band, Soundgarden, Pat Benatar. I can't remember if I voted for Doobie Brothers or T-Rex, but I know that I did vote for Depeche Mode. Oh yeah, Judas Priest and Depeche Mode. And to be quite honest, according to the news articles, this is the first time ever since the fan vote was introduced in 2013 that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame did not induct the top vote. Dave Matthews Band was at the top with over 1 million votes. And then, of course, behind him, or behind the Dave Matthews Band, was Pat Benatar, the Doobie Brothers, Soundgarden, Judas Priest. Only one of the 5, being the Doobie Brothers, who were in the top 5, actually got inducted. But if, I'm still shocked. If Dave Matthews Band got 1 million, Pat Benatar got just a little short of 900,000, over 750,000, sorry, 750,000 votes went to Doobie Brothers. Soundgarden got a little over 700,000, and a little shy of 700,000 was Judas Priest. And then who fell just short of the fan vote was Whitney Houston, Depeche Mode, Thin Lizzy, Motorhead, Soundgarden. Sorry, Motorhead, Todd Rundgren, 9 Inch Nails, T-Rex, Notorious B.I.G, Rufus featuring Shaka Khan, Kraftwerk, and MC5. But now, here's the big question, though. They're all unique artists in their own right, but if the fan vote is coming into play in terms of who gets in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, how on earth did the Notorious B.I.G., how on earth did 9 Inch Nails, how on earth did T-Rex, and how on earth did Depeche Mode and Whitney Houston beat out 4 of the top 5 in the fan vote to actually get inducted? Because how I view the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is that it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They are a series of rock artists, mostly, with a few exceptions. Some notable exceptions include Madonna and Tupac Shakur, for brief example. But Tupac Shakur, the Notorious B.I.G, Janet Jackson, that's another example. Whitney Houston, I'll make an exception in just a moment. And Madonna, they're not rock. They're not rock and roll. They may have contributed some aspect of musical influence to society and have released their debut studio album, 25 years ago prior to the nomination, but that makes no sense. These artists are great in their own rights, but I'm kind of worried for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because there is going to be kind of a shift in the way music goes from here on out. So 25 years ago, as of this year, is now going to be 1995. This is when we are going to start shifting a little bit more closer towards the underground scene of nu metal. Then we'll further get into pop rock, and then, of course, eventually we'll get to EDM, but that's not going to be for quite some time. I mean, there are some EDM artists, and Depeche Mode is known for some EDM music, but that's 80s music, and their music was incredible. And the basic thing I want to talk about is pop artists in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Do they deserve to actually be qualified for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even if their music genres they're associated with are not of any rock form? You can leave a comment below in the comment section. Whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube, you can always leave a comment on my page, in discussions, or just a private chat message. But to be quite honest, I was really shocked because I thought the fan vote does reflect the actual people who get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Last but not least, I would like to note that, of course, with this induction, I've read some news articles, and it said that a lot of the people who have voted, it was their first time. But the important question is, though, who really has more of the power? The fan vote, as provided by Google, or the actual online vote as a registered member on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website? My mind's blown. Because I was really hoping for Judas Priest to get in, because they're a darn good band, and they've been getting snubbed and snubbed and snubbed again. Yeah, wow. I'm just in shock. But on that, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful new decade, not just a year so far. Hope the decade's been so far pretty good. On that, this is Tim signing off. Take care.